Hey guys, my name is Ivan Wong, and you may know me from my Instagram handle, IVVNWONG, and today we're going to look into my bag to see what I shoot with. So I have my Peak Design backpack that I got on my Sony Alpha trip, and it's a really cool backpack that's able to carry a lot of lenses, and it's really great and versatile. So first thing I have here is my tripod. I carry it with me all the time when I'm shooting. Sometimes when I do shooting during the day, I do a lot of composition work, so I'm able to capture still images and piece them together for some of the Photoshop work that I actually do. And we're gonna look inside my bag for some lenses. So first off, I like to keep everything neat in my little shoe bags here. The first thing that I have is my Sony a7R III, my trusty a7R III here that I always carry with me on my 16-35 lens. This is my favorite lens because it allows me to shoot wide angles, which, this is when I first started photography. I do a lot of rooftop shooting, a lot of aerial shots. So it's able to capture a lot of range, as well as being versatile to shoot portraits as well in the 35mm range. I use the Sony a7R III because it has really great dynamic range. It has 10 frames per second because I do a lot of burst shots, a lot of levitation shots, throwing things up in the air and everything. And there's no blackout, so I can continually shoot as much as I want. Like shooting birds, for example, when they're in motion, or shooting cars or anything like that. Yeah, so I got this wrist strap from a contest that I did when I first started Instagram. Ever since then, I've been carrying this wrist strap with all my cameras. Started out having the Nex 7 was my first camera, then I upgraded to the a7R II, and recently I got this a7R III almost when it first released. Right. So we have here my second favorite lens, the 24-70. As you see, it's very worn because I love using this. When I travel, it's able to capture a longer range than a 16-35, and a lot of times when I'm doing street photography or I'm shooting landscape, this allows me to capture a lot of things up close that I really love. It's my go-to lens whenever I travel or shoot music videos or any other type of videos. So, I see it's busted because of that. It went a lot of wear and tear. Then we have my trusty 70-200 in my dust bag here. It's a great lens. I want a lot of details when it comes to capturing some smaller images from afar, so that I can Photoshop into my images to make great composition work. So that's when I use this, for example. Aside from all that, I have also my super cool RXO camera. And with this camera, I'm able to shoot at beaches, shoot low into the water, since it's very waterproof, so it allows me to capture a lot of images that I do. If you see on my Instagram, there's actually a picture that I shot underwater, so that's able to be captured using the RXO. And without this, I would have to use external casing, which can be quite expensive, but given that this thing is waterproof, shockproof, it allows me that durability and versatility to switch between my R3 and this small little handy RXO. So I also have my 12mm Laowa lens. This one I use when I want that super wide angle. When I do those rooftop shots, when I want those wide landscapes or dynamic portraits, where I shoot from afar, get the landscape, get the cityscape as well as the person in it, this is what I use. It's a manual focus lens and it's great, but it is not compared to that 16-35 G Master, but it's still a great lens. And then I have my hard drive here, my Lacy hard drive. You never know what terrain that I'll be in, and I always label my hard drives with different little stickers. This one's a rainbow sticker, so this is my third hard drive. Okay. And the last thing in my backpack is my laptop. So I use my Dell XPS 13 laptop. And this is what I use to edit my photos. I carry it around with me because it's super lightweight, it's super thin, it's able to fit in my backpack perfectly. And that's all in my everyday carry bag. It's a very heavy bag, but it's my basic essentials whenever I travel.